Hello, this is Emma from the Crafty Little Gem, and thank you for joining me today. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK, and we are making the holder for the 5 tea lights that we made. So we made this last time. We're going to go on and make the carry case that they come in. So what you will need is you will need a piece of cardstock. I am using Cherry Cobbler. That's the cardstock I've used all the way throughout, and it needs to measure 9 by 7 3/4. You then need 2 pieces that measure 3 by 2 7/8. I've already gone on ahead and done one because I want it to be quite a quick one. I don't want to bore people too much, bless you. So with the 2 pieces that we've got on the 3-inch side, we will need to score at 1/2 inch, at 1 1/4, at 1 3/4, and at 2 1/2. We're then going to turn, and it doesn't matter which side, but we are then going to score 1/2 inch down to the second score line, and we are going to, how do I do that one? Just turn it over and score down to the second score line there at 1/2. You should have 2 exactly the same. On your 9 by 7 3/4, you can see I've done this side already. You're just going to repeat it on the other side. So on the 7 3/4 side, we are going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, and 2 1/2. So you're going to repeat that on that side as well. Or it's 5 1/4, 6, 6 1/2, and 7 1/4. Up to you how you want to do it. All the measurements will be in the description bar below. So with the larger piece, really quite simple and quite easy. We're just going to fold and burnish. Like so. And I think you know what we're going to do, because they're going to go inwards. We have 2 pieces here. And that last bit. And we'll do the other one. Like so. Take your snips, and these score lines that are partial, that only go to the second score line, we're going to cut them and then cut out. So I'm actually cutting away the score line and cut into there. Take that bit away. You might need to adjust these when it's together, but we can easily do that. And both pieces should look exactly the same. I'm just gonna cut that one, get rid of that corner a bit more. I didn't do it quite right. So the next thing I'm gonna do, this is gonna be the top. So 3rd one in is gonna be the top. So it means these ones here on the outside are going to be the sides. I'm actually going to put my DSP on right now. So I'm going to do a line straight down there, and then I'm going to glue it down. I've got a bit coming off the edge, and then I'm just going to snip it away because I can use it on them. However, if you're frugal, you can measure and cut it away. I actually prefer doing it this way now, because I know I can get my corners and everything a little bit more lined up. So this strip is 12 inches by 3/8 of an inch. So I haven't gone all the way to the bottom because I know I won't need to. And then we can just move that into place. Pick that up and snip and snip. We're then going to do it the same on the inside pieces. And I'm going to line that up in the middle the best I can, like so. So I did do my finger on that one, and it came down to about there. Flip it over. You don't have to do it the same as me. You can put your decoration on after if you want to, and measure out. It's just I find this way a lot easier. So pop that on at the top, and all I've done is bring my finger up and I'm going on the inside like so. So these bits that we've got left will actually do the end bits. So we are going to pop these in, and it wants to be in that score line there. So I need to trim a tiny bit off. Because I don't want that getting caught underneath. So check that they fit first. They want to be in them score lines. And I think mine's going to end up going down to about there. That's fine. They're in, but they're not actually getting in the way of that score line. So we put in a little bit of liquid glue on the long bit, and we're making sure that's in there like so. I'm going to turn it round, check that that's all right to fit in there. So I might need to adjust these bits, because this now measures, I'm sure I thought it was 2.5. No, it's still 2 3/4. It was just my cutting in the first place. Like so. So what I want is these side bits to go in first. Liquid glue along that side. Then you can just fold it in half and then fold it over. You then fold it that way. And that is one of your sides done. You're doing exactly the same. Liquid glue is the best thing ever. I love it. I always used to use tape, but I have definitely gone on to liquid glue. And I'm going to fold it in, remember? Like so. So you can actually put your pattern pieces on at the end where they will fit in there perfectly, which is what I am going to do. but the top bit, with it being notched, we're going to pop them on. Oop, throwing stuff everywhere. And then I'm going to cut away. And again, you can do it however you want to. This is your own personal preference. That goes on that side there in the middle. So they're the bigger pieces, and then that piece is going to go on there. So again, just some liquid glue in the middle. I'm not bothered that it doesn't match up, but I want that in the middle and right to the edges. We can then turn it over, trim that edge off, trim that edge off, and then when I come to pop it over, it's nice and fluid all the way through. So again, I've just got the little thin one to do on this side. Again, I'm not going to worry about anything except that I want it in the middle. Your eyes might be better than mine because I have been told I have got wonky eyes. Thank you, Anna. Who is redoing my diamond art because I have wonky eyes. And get that out the way. So the next thing we can do is just make sure that that fits. So I knew I would. And we're just going to take a tiny bit more off them sides. So that side's nice. I just want this side to be in a little bit more. Oh, and I'm happy with that. Yep, I'm happy with that. So liquid glue just on this tiny little bit there, tiny little bit there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold that in and fold that over and bring that in at the same time. Like so. I'm going to have to trim some off the other side as well. So can you see? Probably about 1/8 of an inch off that side. I'm just going for it, guys. It'll fit. It'll fit. That one's okay, that side. I need a bit more off this side. Just do a dry run first, make sure you are happy with how it is all sitting. And I am happy with that. Yep. So again, liquid glue, little blob. You only want them to tack down. Fold that in to that score line there. Then fold it over and up and make sure them sides are solid and in place. You can put a little bit of DSP in this bit if you like. That is up to you. been a bit messy with my glue tonight because I know I'm on a timeline. Bring that in a bit more. And just hold that. That's it. So then all we have to do is pop these in. Like so. Make sure you put your candles in the top like these ones. Switch them on and they look absolutely beautiful in the middle of the table. So that is the front and that is the back. So unless you want to put another little thing on the back, it'll basically near enough look the same all the way around. Thank you ever so much everyone for joining me today. I hope that was all okay for you, that tutorial, and I shall see you for the next one. So bye bye for now. Merry Christmas.